Charlie Wiseman for the Gales started the other night against St. Mary's, and he had an absolutely terrific game. He made, I would say, at least 15 saves. And as again, we talked about in the opening, that game was 7-7 with 5 minutes left.
All right, this is the first midfield for St. Joe. Jack Spears, 10 goals, 11 assists. Senior heading to Towson, to Cooper. He'll be going to High Point. He's a junior. He's committed. Jack Spears playing behind the goal. A little invert action. Coming around. Good defense that time by Grant Willie. Oh, another nice save. Both goalies are getting some nice saves in early, Coach.
Gordon Smith up to the task there.
This is Gavin Clary. He had a coast-to-coast goal against Loyola a couple games ago. He's got good speed, runs the field well.
And St. Paul's is a team that loves to push the tempo every opportunity they get.
This is Justin Brown, junior, committed to Fairfield. 8 goals, 2 assists for the season. That's Jack Iantuano. He's just a sophomore. Another nice save. Good look and a nice finish. All about getting that ground ball.
Number 5 for SP, Jack Iantuano to 14. Jack's their leading assist man. He has 16 assists on the year. He fed that to their goal scorer, Brody Atkinson, who has 25 goals on the year. Let's say he has 26 now. Nice look to the backside by Jack to his teammate. Good
nice
play.
Right-hand finisher. Watch for him on extra man. He can score goals. Knotted up at 1, 6:46 left in the first period. That's a face-off violation on St. Joe. You're allowed 2 per half. On the third, it's a 30-second technical foul. Uncalled turnover that time by the Crusaders.
Yeah, Davis got in too tight on the man playing defense on him, and he couldn't get his hands away from his body to throw a nice pass there. Threw that ball into the ground out of bounds. Gales to clear.
St. Paul's dropping back. Nice recognition that time by the Gales. Successful clear. With the shot clock, you must have the ball in your offensive half of the field when it hits 60, and once it's in there, it must stay in there.
Coach, Mount St. Joe's mix and matching, their midfields a little bit. We have Spears and Myers out there with number 32 running with them on this trip. Good pressure defense by St. Paul's. They got the ball on the ground and good check.
That was number 16, Caden Miller. He's a senior going to Hofstra. Coach Senabrino feels he's their best defensive player, athletic, rangy, and he's got good speed. Ben Ellis, number 10, gets to the middle of the field and scores! Ben Ellis, the senior, 5 goals on the year, make it 6. We'll take a timeout here with 5:21 left. St. Paul's 2, Mount St. Joe 1. We'll be right back.
Kelly Benefits helps employers and employees save time, money, and hassle in navigating the intricacies of insurance, benefits, and payroll challenges. Kelly Benefits is pleased to be a sponsor of the MIAA Basketball Championships. Visit kellybenefits.com to put our people, technology, and solutions to work for you. Kelly Benefits helps employers and employees save time, money, and hassle in navigating the intricacies of insurance, benefits, and payroll challenges. Kelly Benefits is pleased to be a sponsor of the MIAA Basketball Championships. Visit kellybenefits.com to put our people, technology, and solutions to work for you.
Welcome back. Scores 2-1 St. Paul's. 5:21 left in the first period.
Just a really nice sweep by Ben Ellis. He gets his shoulders turned, and he gets that ball with some power down below. I think he caught goaltender Wiseman maybe not respecting his ability to shoot from that angle and position on the field.
Face-off violation for St. Paul's now. Each team has one. Again, you don't want to violate and put your team behind the 8 ball with the possibility of getting that third violation in the half and then putting your team man down for 30 seconds. All right, here we go. St. Joe on offense. Jack Spears out front. You'll see him out front. You'll see him behind the goal.
If you'll notice, I'm not sure you can see in the corner, way distance in the field, St. Joe is trying to trap St. Paul's face-off man on the field and playing this offensive set 5-on-5.
Good call, Coach. 5-on-5 is a lot easier to score than 6-on-6. You think it's only one-man difference, but it's a huge difference. Another nice save that time. Gordon Smith, high to high, is not going to make it. These goalies are both hot today so far. Got to change planes at the goal on your shot. St. Paul successful clear. Boudreau.
Beautiful backdoor cut by Antoano. He missed the cage, though. It was a brilliant backdoor cut.
He's young. He's a sophomore. But again, 8 goals, 16 assists. He can do it all. Also, he can ride. For you young attackmen out there, it's great to score goals, get assists, ride hard, get some ground balls, give your offense second chance opportunities. All right, here we go. St. Joe on offense.
Owen Cooper with the ball here had a nice game against St. Mary's the other night, scored 2 huge goals. They were losing 6-4. He scored the 5th and 6th to tie that game at 6 late in the third quarter.
Nice look inside. Oh, good ball movement by the Gales. This has been a problem this year. Helmets are coming off on players. You see it at the high school level and the college level. Young players, you got to buckle those chin straps. It's a loss of possession. That's the rule.
Well, actually, I believe referee there, Coach Zimmerman, looked at his card. I think they awarded that as the AP or alternate possession and gave that ball to St. Paul's. I think that's what he was doing. But you know the rules much better than I do.
Well, I think you got that one right, Coach. This is Bear. Back to 14. Oh, that's a heck of a shot. Brady Atkinson, the senior captain, going to Mount St. Mary's.
Boy, what a nice play by Bear to Atkinson. They're just working that little 2-man game on the corner here. And I think St. Joe's guilty of coming up the field sliding there. There was no need to slide there. Bear was going away from the goal, but what a beautiful shot by Atkinson for his second tally.
A high stinger. Boy, he got the ball first off the feet, was right on the money, catches it, looks at his target, puts it away. Nice job. 3-1 St. Paul's, 2:53 left in the first. A little bit of a stalemate. The ball's got to come out. That was Beckett Ballinger for St. Paul's. Garrett Conley for Mount St. Joe. Nice ground ball in the corner.
Good hustle by Boudreau, picking up that loose change. Interesting. St. Paul's bought in number 33 there. Beckett Ballinger, he's just a freshman. He's got some big shoes to fill over those next couple years with the graduation of Daniel Davis.
All right, here we go. St. Paul's. A little more than 2 minutes left in the first period. Oh, that's really nice play. That's a nice two-man play that time. Number 5, our man Jack Inantuano comes around the goal and finishes. Real nice look.
If we watch this replay, what you're going to see is defenseman number 26 on this play. Watch, the ball goes behind the goal. Watch where he chases. He should be going across the front of the goal, not chasing him around the goal. If he goes across the front of the goal, he meets number 5 at the goal line extended and might have been able to prevent that. He's just guilty of going the wrong way.
Maybe a little ball watching, too, in there, Coach. 4-1 St. Paul's, 1:58 left in the first period. Good patience by both face-off men that time. Whistle ready. All right, this is another infraction on St. Joe. That's a countable face-off violation because it happened in the area where you take the draw. If that ball would have shot out 10 yards, it would not have counted as a violation. That's 2 now for St. Joe. Really handcuffs them. They cannot jump.
Marino, number 18, big shooter. He's got a cannon.
Heading to UMBC. 10 goals, 5 assists. Oh, and that's a really nice play by Justin Brown. Felt the pressure. Little face dodge. Comes right down the middle. Puts it away. St. Paul's 5, Mount St. Joe 1. 1:18 left in the first.
Here's Justin sweeping again. Watch the defender. Tries to get up over his head. Just an easy. All Justin Brown's got to do is pull his stick there into the open net. St. Joe's struggling at the defensive end. They made a couple kind of bad errors, I would say. That time, trying to get the ball over the head. The other time, the guy chasing somebody from around the goal as opposed to meeting him across the goal front.
Nice draw that time by Ripien. This is an important possession for St. Joe. Just over a minute left in the first period. Plenty of time on the shot clock, 66-65. Want to be patient here. Try to work for that high-quality shot. Oh, that's going to draw a flag. Only threw 2. Let's see what he has to say here. I don't know if we have a mic over by the penalty box, but they're discussing it. I think it's going to be a push and then something on top of it. I like when the officials confer with one another. They want to get it right. They got a push and a slash. Let's see if it's on the same man.
I'm only seeing 4 defenders come out.
Yep, two different defenders drew the penalty. Big opportunity now. 1 30-second penalty, 1 1-minute penalty, 47 seconds left in the first period, 60 seconds left in the shot clock. Expect St. Joe to kind of go for it here, but as they get close to the end of the period with that 1-minute penalty, they may want to hold the ball so there's no face-off to start the second period. We'll see. Here we go.
The Gales the other night against St. Mary's started their extra man in a big circle. This time they look like they're setting up in a kind of a sideways 2-2-2 if you look at the position of their respective players out there on the extra man. They're just resetting the penalty clock, Coach, on the scoreboard.
Okay, here we go. St. Paul's defense playing nice and tight. Good stick position. Oh, that was close to going in, but the official was right there. The ball has to completely cross the goal line. That time it was on the goal line, but it didn't cross over. Nice job by the officials covering that play.
Now, St. Paul's, if they hold possession at the end of this, at the end of this quarter, they will start with the ball to begin the second quarter. What a play!
That's something. Oh,
not a great decision. He could have. He could have held that, and they would have had the ball to start the quarter.
Yeah,
we'll have a face-off to begin that second quarter,
and it will be a man-up face-off for St. Joe. Look, you see there on the replay, the ball did not completely cross the goal line. The official right there to make the call. We'll be right back. 6-1, St. Paul's. Start of the second quarter. Excuse me.
Let's go. Let's go.
For those kids looking to get a challenge and improve their game, learn the discipline, I don't think you're going to find that in many other places than the Crafts program.
Locally grown, nationally known.
Kelly Benefits helps employers and employees save time, money, and hassle in navigating the intricacies of insurance, benefits, and payroll challenges. Kelly Benefits is pleased to be a sponsor of the MIAA Basketball Championships. Visit kellybenefits.com to put our people, technology, and solutions to work for you.
Welcome back to John M. Pleviak Field here at Mount St. Joe High School in Baltimore. Scores 5-1. Visitors, St. Paul's Crusaders, started the second quarter. Daniel Davis facing off for St. Paul's. Garrett Conley from Mount St. Joe. Nice ground ball that time by Hee Shol Shin, number 24. Excellent on the wing. Has 3 goals in the year. A junior. He's committed to go to the Air Force Academy.
Good job.
Nice handle there. Good pressure that time by St. Joe. 3 men to 1. Good numbers for them. Great little cross field. Let's see if St. Joe's has something coming back. Maddox Walton does a nice job. Makes a good decision. He's a senior. He's going to Florida Southern. 32 goals. 8 assists. 40 points. That's a nice year for the senior. This is Craney. He's just a sophomore.
St. Paul's wanted to, and we're good at.
Great look and a terrific finish. Corey Myers.
Just real quick, Coach.
I'm sorry, that was Joey Fantinato there.
What happened?
On the finish.
Sorry, Mount St. Joe was inverting behind the goal, and St. Paul's flushed it out, which means they sent a defenseman to him. The short stick that was covering there, he comes back into the fray, but they were late checking up. Really nice play by the Gales, taking advantage of a poorly executed flush out, we would call it, by St. Paul's.
5-2. 11 minutes left in the second period. Real nice play by Fantinado, off ball. Saw an opening, went for it. All right, that's the second violation on St. Paul's. Both schools now are at Tool. No wiggle room. Next one, 30-second technical foul. Served by the man who commits the violation. St. Joe showing some nice patience here. 32 coming around. Oh, good take. Nicely backed up that time by Cooper. Nice double. Real nice double that time by Gavin Clary. Smart player.
Well, he caught that man with his back to him, so he couldn't see the double coming. Great time to double when the man that you might be able to double has his back turned to you. Beautiful play by the Crusader defense.
Clary's a junior. He's a captain. He's committed to Holy Cross. Real nice play, moving the ball down the field.
And Grant Willie, he's a short stick defensive midi by trade, senior captain of the team going to Hofstra. He stayed on the field, and sometimes defenses lose the defensemen lose the defensive personnel on the other team, which is what happened there. And Willie took advantage of it. Really good. That's part of that St. Paul's transition game that they really like to get into.
Coach Senembrino considers Grant Willie the team leader. He's a captain, he's a senior, and again, he will be going up to Long Island to Hofstra University next year. 6-2 St. Paul's, 9:58 left in the half. Good clean play that time.
Super ground ball by number 16 for the Crusaders.
Caden Miller,
Really
terrific
nice
athlete.
Another one of their short stick defensive middies. They bring him out on the wing for face-offs, and then they'll get him off the field and bring their offensive personnel on.
Chance for St. Paul's to make it, take it here. One of the beauties of lacrosse, that face-off, score a goal, get the ball right back, put the pressure on the opponent's defense, also giving your defense a lot of rest. Nice save by Wiseman.
That looks like a bad play because he threw that pass up over his teammate, but actually that is the 100% right play. When you're clearing the ball, you never want to throw it behind your guy. You'd rather throw it in front of that man, give him a chance to run under it, and if he can't get it, maybe one of his attackmen can pick it up.
Great point there, Coach. Especially nowadays, most attackmen, they go all the way back towards the opponent's goal. The defense follows them, so you really got a nice cushion there if the ball is overthrown. All right, here we go. St. Joe with the ball. This is Cooper. A little force inside that time, but luckily Jack Spears is there. Jack of all trades. Nice move out front. Looking. Shot clock's at 18. 15 now on the shot clock. St. Joe's has to get a shot on target. There it is, rebound. That's going to be a push on St. Paul's. Reset the shot clock to 60. Boy, that worked out well for the Gales. Shot clock was running down. Little push on St. Paul's. Reset the shot clock.
St. Paul's is making it tough on their exchanges by pressing out, as we talked about earlier. Nice. Great save, Smith. And there's Willie making a great play at the defensive end, just dropping the ball into that loose ball into the goal crease, letting his goalie pick it up and set up their clear.
You got the 2-on-1 right here on the sideline, and that's a smart play. In that situation for you young players, if you're the defender, you want to attack the middle of the field, and Willie did a great job of getting to the sideline. Create that open passing lane.
They missed that one. That went off St. Joe's stick. Referees missed that one. Big break for the Gales. Big break.
Nice job by Nick Dalton clearing the ball. Double team, little quick move. Was able to escape. He's a junior, committed to Hofstra. This is Tyler Suprasinski, another junior. He's a mid. He's got the short stick. They like that matchup. Just wide. They're going to give that to St. Paul's. That call wasn't popular for the home crowd.
Nice hustle.
There's our man, Willie.
Tolano, really nice hustle, though. He got up and beat the Gale defense to that loose ball.
Well, and the Gale defenders have to be topside when St. Paul's is trying to clear the ball. That means be between your man and the ball. If you're behind, you give that attackman a chance to get up there and get involved. Timeout. 6:27 left in the second period. 6-2 St. Paul's. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. St. Paul's will have the ball on offense. Hey, yesterday, Coach, we had a great conversation with the people at Lacrosse All-Stars. And just give us a little bit of background on this relationship that we have now with the MIAA Game of the Week.
Well, it goes back really. Part of our conversation yesterday was the involvement of the MSA into the MIAA, the uniqueness of the league itself, the quality of the teams in the league. And for those of you that are watching this who are, kind of unfamiliar with this great league, arguably the best high school league in the country, beautiful play right there. Hustle by Marino, intercepting that clearing pass. But anyhow, it's a conversation about the league itself, the MIAA conference, and then we talked about the game here today. But for those who are unfamiliar, we highly recommend you get on that LaxAllStar app. And if you're unfamiliar and you want to get a feel for what this MIAA is all about, it'd be maybe just a good, history lesson or a lesson about the league itself.
And we'll have that every game now from now until the championship in May. So tune in, check it out. A lot of good stuff, especially the history and also the breakdown of the various teams in the games. So here we are, back to playing.
Very sloppy. The Gales have been sloppy all day. They certainly need to clean it up a little bit, make better passes, be a little bit firmer, but give St. Paul's credit because St. Paul's is very aggressive, riding, getting up into people's face, and getting the ball on the ground.
All right, this is Ellis out front. So already has a right-handed goal. I like the way he dodges with his head up.
He's got nice legs, good size, runs well. He's just setting up a right-handed sweep. They're looking like they're going to run a little mumbo play here. Yep. Watch.
That's Ben Clark covering him. Little double mumbo. That's just picks down and then look across. Good ball movement by the Crusaders. 26 seconds left on the shot clock. 4:43 left in the first half. 6-2 St. Paul's. And then Tuado here. Again, just a sophomore. Bear. Strong right-hand dodger. Great ball movement. Oh, Wiseman with the save. Stole one that time.
O'Grady guilty of dropping his stick there, Coach Zimmerman.
Yes, he
is. As soon
is.
as he dropped his stick to make that shot, Wiseman correctly went right down and gobbled that up.
You young players, change the plane of your shot. Low to high, high to low. Make it tough on the goalkeeper. Nice job that time by Wiseman reading that. St. Joe with the ball, a little over 4 minutes left in the first half. 6-2 St. Paul's. Joey Fantinato already has a goal. Good off-ball player.
Senior Mason Ferrari, number 44
This is
for the Gales. Nice pressure back behind the goal.
Aiden Addison, big strong midi, senior, going to Towson next year. Little two-man game. Played well that time. That was Nate Livingston, senior, going to Fairfield. Also a captain. 11 left on the shot clock. Good inside roll and finish. Really nice job that time. Really nice job. Maddox Walton.
Great effort by Walton, just individual all the way, working up to this goal line extended. Watch, he gets right-handed, his strong hand, gets up to the goal line extended. Overcommit by St. Paul's defense. He uses the pressure they provided to get that inside roll and a goal. We'll
Inside
be right
roll.
back.
Gotta love it. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Each day, millions of athletes compete in their sport. However, most of their greatest achievements, their highlights, go unnoticed and unacknowledged. The Fivestar app exists to give those athletes an opportunity to be seen and celebrated by their peers, competitors, and fans in a safe social environment. Download the app. Follow the best up-and-coming athletes in the world. Whether you're an athlete or a fan, this app is for you. You can find us in Apple's app and Google's Play stores.
Kelly Benefits helps employers and employees save time, money, and hassle in navigating the intricacies of insurance, benefits, and payroll challenges. Kelly Benefits is pleased to be a sponsor of the MIAA Basketball Championships. Visit kellybenefits.com to put our people, technology, and solutions to work for you.
Welcome back. 6-3 St. Paul's, 3:10 left in the first half. Beautiful day here on the campus of Mount St. Joe. MIAA Game of the Week action, along with Bob Shriver, Don Zimmerman, calling the game. Daniel Davis gets it cleanly. That's Atkinson with the goal. Starts with the face-off. Daniel Davis wins it cleanly, gets it to Atkinson, and boy, can he finish right-handed, Coach.
Well, that's his third on the day. All of them have been, well, the first one was off a feed where he just dunked it low, but these last two have been high hard ones. Beautiful face-off by Davis. Boom. Atkinson, a big, strong young man.
Atkinson again, coming down on a 4-on-3. Let's see if he goes himself, and he does! Daniel Davis with the face-off, gets it clean, comes down. No one slides to him, rips it right-handed. 8-3, St. Paul's.
How about that productive 6 seconds for Davis? He popped that face-off clean a second ago, got an assist this time. Most teams are a little late and reluctant to slide, but that was a beautiful shot. He buried that thing. That was incredibly impressive by Davis there.
If he gets on a roll, it could be a long day for the Gales. That could have been a hold there. They're going to call it. Oh, no, they let it go. Thought that might have been called a hold, Coach.
The Gales tried to give SP a little dose of their own medicine that time. They got a little bit of a
timeout called by St. Joe head coach Tyler Reed. We're going to stay here. I'll tell you what, Coach, you know, the face-offs are so important, as you know. Number one, they give your team possession. But number two, your defense gets to rests. And that's so important, especially as the Baltimore weather starts to get hot. And, you know, this turf field can take its wear and tear on these young athletes.
Yeah. The St. Joe defenseman does shade towards Davis. Watch. Beautiful ground ball. But watch the St. Paul's defenseman shades to him, but he gets his hands free, and he blasts that thing. That was a really beautiful, beautiful shot. And he was going to the corner, not so much down to his football hash marks, but he still had enough zip and power on it to get it by Wiseman.
Had the good angle. We said earlier that he's going to Fairfield. Coach Steve Senembrino feels that he's tough and he's relentless. And I tell you what, if you're a relentless, tough player, ground balls is your game. 8-3. The Crusaders, 2:43 left in the first half. Good timeout that time by Coach Tyler Reed in his 5th season. Let's see what the St. Joe Gales come up with on offense. Well, that's not what you want. Yeah, that was a 25-yard pass. You want to make those passes 10, 15 yards max. Run until you throw, run until you catch. Oh, big turnaround that time, big turnaround. That was Ryan Carroll, a senior. Coach on the field.
This game is getting away from the Gales. Some very much self-inflicted wounds, this being one, just a bad exchange. St. Paul's possession. Carroll gets his hands, gets the step down from about 12 yards.
It's very frustrating for a coach to call a timeout, put in a play, and then you throw it away. It shows that really it comes down to the fundamentals. Catching and throwing, getting ground balls, playing good defense. It's the name of the game. Here we go. Ryan Carroll with the ground ball off the wing. That time wasn't good spacing. Too close to one another. So you don't want to be too far. You don't want to be too close. You know, and you have to know when a good pass is obviously accurate, but it's got to be at the right speed. If a guy's close to you, just take a little bit something off of it. All right? That'll really build up the confidence of the man catching the ball. Take a little bit off the pass. He knows that he's going to be open, and you know, if you put it right on the mark, that's a good technique to have as a young player. Here we go. St. Joe with the ball. 1:50 left in the first half. 9-3 Crusaders. Good ball movement. Oh, that's a nice save. Looking right back to where the shot came from. Look for St. Paul's to push this. They got the 2-on-1.
St. Paul's coach called a timeout, I think. They had a 2-on-1, but he called a timeout. Sometimes
we've all been there, Coach.
many times.
We've all been there. Coach Senembrino actually played for me at UMBC. Went on to coach at Mercyhurst, the Division I 2 school up in New York, and they won the Division II National Championship. Had a chance to bring him back to UMBC, came in and did a great job, and now he's found a home at St. Paul's and just doing a wonderful job, not only as a coach but as a mentor, and that's what it's all about, as you know.
Well, it's fun to have somebody that you coached standing on the sidelines. Over on the St. Paul's sideline is Rick Picotto, somebody who coached at St. Paul's, and then he worked at BL for 4 years, and I had the pleasure of coaching with him. I was very lucky. And on the St. Joe sideline, there's a couple young men, Tom Brown and Tyler Steinberg, who were boys Latin guys who I had the pleasure to coach. So it's pretty neat when you have the opportunity to see some of these people you've been around, and now you're seeing what they're doing on the sideline. St. Paul's Jeremy Bryant, St. Paul's alum, really good player at Franklin and Marshall. Taught school with Boys Latin for a number of years and coached lacrosse, and now he's back at his alma mater.
All good stuff. I might have to give Coach Senembrino a call, though, tonight on that one. But we've all been there. So, anyhow, timeout St. Paul's, 1:23 left in the half. They're up 9-3. Let's see what they draw up now on this offensive possession. 70 seconds left on the shot clock. Here we go.
They can run this down to about 10 seconds if they so elect. And it looks like they might want to get that last shot. However, because of Daniel Davis's domination at the X, it might not be such a bad idea to try to score and see if they can't get another face-off.
We don't want to wait too long. You don't want to put too much pressure on your offense. Here they go, right at the minute mark. Again, they're running the double mumbo. Good job by the St. Joe defense shutting that down. Now they go to plan B, just playing ball.
There's one of those passes you just talked about. It's a 10-yard pass. You just got to get it up in the air.
Put it on the money.
What's one of your ex-players, Steve Dubin, longtime coach at Boys Latin, one of his favorite lines was, "Good passes get caught."
Sure helps. All right, here we go. Under a minute, under 30 seconds, 25, 24. Shot clock is out of play here. Another timeout that time by Coach Reed. Let's see what they draw up here. First thing, you got to bring those guys together and say, look, guys, fundamentals, run and throw, run until you throw, run until you catch, stay sharp. Let's get one going into halftime. That would be a huge goal for the Gales.
There's Tyler Reed, as we said at the outset, fourth season here. He's had 30 MSJ, Mount St. Joe players commit to play in college. He's got a number this year. I think I'd say it's close to 10 to 12 that are going to play college lacrosse. He was an assistant at Stevenson with Paul Cantabene, an outstanding coach and player in his own right. They won the national championship in 2013, and Tyler himself played there, so it's always great to go back to your alma mater and coach a little lacrosse, and now he's settling in here at St. Joe.
We'll be hearing from him at halftime, and just a quality individual. And again, it's everybody wants to win. Winning and losing is important, but at this level, it's all about mentorship and understanding that through lacrosse you can teach kids life lessons that they'll carry with them for the rest of their life. So it's so important. And they do a great job here, both at Mount St. Joe and at St. Paul's School. All right, here we go. 21 seconds left. Let's see what the Gales come up with here. All right, we want to get a free shot here. Throw it down their field. 2-1, and that'll be it for the half. Halftime score. St. Paul's Crusaders 9, the Mount St. Joe Gales 3. Coach, your impressions of the first half?
Well, I'd say St. Paul's has really had a very nice start. Starting at the face-off X, which they've, I think if our stats are right, they're about 70-75% so far. Plenty of possessions. They've handled the ball very well. They've got a couple great looks at the goal. At the other end, I think St. Joe's guilty of being extremely sloppy. There's a bad slide defensively there.
Some of the highlights.
Beautiful step
Some good
down.
off-ball action. We'll be back. Halftime, 9-3 St. Paul's.
Let's go. Let's go. Locally grown, nationally known.
Kelly Benefits helps employers and employees save time, money, and hassle in navigating the intricacies of insurance, benefits, and payroll challenges. Kelly Benefits is pleased to be a sponsor of the MIAA Basketball Championships. Visit kellybenefits.com to put our people, technology, and solutions to work for you.
Bold, tenacious, entrepreneurial.
Working with CFG is like working with a partner. They're about what's best for our business.
Making it personal.
They were asking us questions about our business. They were getting to know us. That's just different.
CFG is not your traditional bank.
If you're looking to grow your business, CFG is who you want to be in business with.
We are transforming the banking experience. At CFG Bank, your success is our business.
Welcome to halftime of the game. We're here with head coach Tyler Reed of the Mount St. Joe Gales. Coach, thanks for joining us. Coach, why don't you give us your insight? You're a full-time coach and mentor and teacher here, which I think is fabulous. Why don't you give me your thoughts on why potential student athletes should look at coming to Mount St. Joe?
Absolutely. You know, Mount St. Joseph High School is really an incredible school. You know, we provide our young men here with an opportunity to excel both in the classroom, on the field, and in extracurriculars. You know, I personally went to a Xaverian Brothers school myself, actually our brother school in Connecticut, Xavier High School. So, you know, I understand the value of really instilling, you know, that character and integrity in the young men that we have at our school. And we have incredible facilities here, and we treat our athletics like it's a college level. So it's really the best of both worlds, from the classroom to the field.
And again, I really believe that to be a full-time teacher here, where your kids can see you not only on the athletic field, but in the classroom, you see them around at the cafeteria, you're just able to really form a great bondship, and I think that's a big plus.
Absolutely. It's you know, it's crucial just in establishing a relationship with our guys. They understand the standard that at which we expect and you know, hold our guys to, and just having, you know, the ability to move around campus, see the guys consistently, it really is important.
We'll be right back after this.
Kelly Benefits helps employers and employees save time, money, and hassle in navigating the intricacies of insurance, benefits, and payroll challenges. Kelly Benefits is pleased to be a sponsor of the MIAA Basketball Championships. Visit kellybenefits.com to put our people, technology, and solutions to work for you.
We're back at halftime with head coach Tyler Reed from Mount St. Joe. Coach, we talked about what you believe Mount St. Joe has to offer for potential student athletes. Tell me what you're looking for as the coach of this boys lacrosse program.
Absolutely. Here at Mount St. Joseph High School, I think, we're in a great position in the fact that, we've really reestablished our lacrosse culture here and our expectations as a program, and we're really trying to push our guys into the future and not just compete, but we want to win games. And we have a lot of opportunities here, and I think the most important thing for us is we want guys who want to be a part of something that's a little different than other schools. And we're a growing program. We have a lot to offer, especially for younger guys that are skilled and talented coming into a program. That's something that we want to offer our guys between, our fall ball that we run that is very similar to a college program, our winter program. A lot of our guys play a lot of box lacrosse. Those are the areas that, we start to see translate onto the field when, we get into the season. So giving guys the opportunity to develop is really I think the one thing that is crucial at the high school level, and sometimes, goes unseen. So that's something that we really look to provide our guys.
Well, there you have it. Great opportunity. If you have the right attitude, the right approach, if you want to get better in the classroom and on the lacrosse field, check out Mount St. Joseph. Coach, thanks a lot and good luck in the second half.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Kelly Benefits helps employers and employees save time, money, and hassle in navigating the intricacies of insurance, benefits, and payroll challenges. Kelly Benefits is pleased to be a sponsor of the MIAA Basketball Championships. Visit kellybenefits.com to put our people, technology, and solutions to work for you.
Each day, millions of athletes compete in their sport. However, most of their greatest achievements, their highlights, go unnoticed and unacknowledged. The Fivestar app exists to give those athletes an opportunity to be seen and celebrated by their peers, competitors, and fans in a safe social environment. Download the app. Follow the best up-and-coming athletes in the world. Whether you're an athlete or a fan, this app is for you. You can find us in Apple's app and Google's Play stores.
We are transforming the banking experience. We are bold, tenacious, entrepreneurial. We make it personal. CFG is not your traditional bank. Staying complacent isn't who we are. We are not afraid to do things differently and find the right solution to meet your business goals and dreams.
At CFG Bank, your success is our business.
Let's go.
Halftime score here at Mount St. Joe. Visitors St. Paul's Crusaders 9, the Gales 3. Let's look at the halftime stats here, Coach, and see what we've got.
Well, the shots, of course, are a direct reflection of face-off dominance by St. Paul's and also the turnovers that Mount St. Joe has created. Shots on goal, you don't have to take many if they're going in, and they've scored 9 goals in this half. Clears, both teams about even. Caused turnovers, both teams about even. I think the big difference, you'd start at the face-off X, and I think St. Joe just kind of mishandling the ball too many times and giving St. Paul's opportunities. And don't forget those 2 beautiful fast break goals that St. Paul scored like 6 seconds apart. Davis, who's going to be on the face-off to start this half, popped one clean, went down, fed big man Atkinson for a goal, and then 6 seconds later he popped one free and scored one himself.
All right, here we go for the start of the second half. 9-3 St. Paul's. Davis comes up with another. He's coming down on the 4-on-3, hits Atkinson, pulls it out, didn't have anything. Nice job by St. Joe getting in and taking away that 4-on-3 opportunity for the Crusaders.
Number 3, Brady O'Grady, or Grady O'Day, excuse me. Just a junior is going to Loyola, Loyola University has a big game tonight against Georgetown, about 4 miles from where we're sitting right here. And O'Day's done a nice job. He's been playing midfield and attack today, just showing his versatility, and I think he's doing that a little bit to try to fill the gap while Michael Smythe is out with that hamstring injury. And here's his double Mumbo set. Watch, he's going to drive aside. Somebody will seal, and then they'll seal at the other end.
Nice shot. Wiseman all over it again, low to low. He had it all the way.
That's the second time O'Day's done that, and Wiseman's been on both of them.
Could clear that time. By the Gales, settling on offense now. Jack Spears, number 7. He's been active today. Out front, behind. Good, solid player. This is Alex Clyde, senior, heading to St. Mary's. Working hard for his right hand. Really nice defense that time by St. Paul's. That's Caden Miller, one of the best athletes on the team. Plays solid D. Can also run between the lines.
There's this invert. Shorty against Shorty.
Oh,
nice
that's a real
play.
nice play. Real nice look.
Great way to start the second half. Beautiful play by Jack Spears. Sometimes when you have those inverts behind the goal, shorty against shorty, defenders are thinking they're going to have to slide, and they get caught ball watching a little bit. And as we watch this, see if that wasn't the case, and that was a great cut.
Corey Myers, senior, going to UMBC, right up the street.
Your old stomping grounds. Coach Zimmerman, how many years were you the head man at UMBC?
23.
23 years. And how many at Hopkins as the head man?
7.
7. Good Lord.
How about you at Boys Latin?
Well, I coached too long. I can't count that many.
That's a good answer. Okay, here we go. St. Paul's back on offense.
That was the first violation, by the way, of the half for the Gales. You know, you want to try to string a couple goals together and really start to feel good about getting into this game a little closer. You know, you don't want to do that. Make St. Paul's fight for everything. Good check.
Yeah, you don't want to give them away. That's for sure.
Too bad. That was a nice check by number 15, who had a really good game the other night. Ben Clark for the Gales. He and number 13, his long pole teammate, Brody Reese, son of Kathy Reese, the Maryland women's head coach, and Brian Reese, the Maryvale girls head coach, and a great player in his own right. Brody and Clark teamed up for a beautiful goal, a pole-to-pole goal the other night in that St. Mary's game.
23 seconds on the shot clock. St. Joe playing some good solid D, both individually and team. Little flip play. We called it the Rosie. Nice save by Wiseman. He's come out strong here in the second half, seeing the ball well, but also his defense is doing a nice job not giving up that inside look.
Coach, I apologize. We have a goalie change for the Gales. Number 3 has been inserted at halftime into this game.
Austin Slade, sophomore. Good catch, Coach.
And, you know, from our vantage point up here, Austin and Charlie Wiseman, the guy who played the first half, they look alike physically. Kind of small stature.
Austin Slade's coming in and made 2 really nice saves. That's what St. Joe's needed. Sometimes you switch goalies just to have a change. You need a change, and certainly Austin Slade has come in and had a good start. All right, here we go. Crusaders on offense. Oh, what a shot. That was an unbelievable shot by Justin Brown. The high bouncer, love it. Got his hands free. He was at about, 15 yards? Yeah, and let it rip on target.
Look at where this ball, he puts this ball, it bounces about, it looks like about 3 or 4 feet before the crease. And it oftentimes you don't get those high bouncers on turf. They usually tend to stay a little low. He threw that from downtown and got that ball back up into the top of the goal.
Well, he let the ball work for him, and that's important for young players out there. You know, a bounce shot isn't one that bounces at the goalie's feet. It bounces out by the crease, and a lot of times a great example. The ball works up, high to low, and a beautiful goal by Justin Brown. Here we go, facing off. 8:11 left, St. Paul's 10, Mount St. Joe 4. I think we had a wing violation that time.
Yeah, we thought that whistle was blown, and everybody kept playing. We thought that whistle might have been from some other field here at St. Joe, but no, the referee on that far side saw a wing violation.
And that is not a countable face-off violation, of course. It has to be the face-off men who are eligible for that, countable face-off violation. If you get 3 and a half, the third one results in a technical foul, and any and all afterwards, too. So you don't want to put your team in a bind. You got to be whistle ready, be disciplined, fight like heck for that ball.
Well, so far, St. Joe looks like they're trying to create these short stick, what they think are mismatches. And there's Cooper.
Real nice job that time by Gavin Clary on D. I love the poke check. He's in the offensive player's gloves. If you control the gloves, you control the player. Don't chase the head of the stick. Oh, that's a good clean play. They're going to call it a moving pick. That was close. Real close that time. Mason Ferreira, I thought, came in and it was well timed. But, close call. I think the official's going to give it to the back to the offense. That's a new 80-second shot clock. Plenty of time now for St. Joe to work their offense and get that fifth score.
Well, for sure they would. Oh, there's the same bounce shot, this time by Cooper with his offhand. Oh, no, that wasn't Cooper.
Ben Ellis. Ben Ellis.
No, Ben Ellis is 10 on the St. Paul's team. We'll get it together.
Alex Clyde. Sorry,
Alex
okay. Clyde.
Alex Clyde, you talked about him earlier, going to St. Mary's College in Southern Maryland. But as you watch that replay, he also was able to get the ball, as you talked about earlier, he let that ball work for him, and he got a nice high bouncer.
Nice job by Alex Clyde, number 10. Another face-off win for St. Paul's.
They don't have enough players on the field, the Gales. Oh, what two phenomenal saves. Great saves.
That was Caden Major. You see him on defense, but again, he is a threat on offense. Good aggressive ride by the Gales. St. Paul's handling it well.
Austin Slade.
Clary with the clear. Good job by Jack Inantuano coming up and helping out. You young attackmen, present yourself when a defenseman has the ball. Let them know you're open. All right, be animated. Wave your stick, call for the ball. Let them know you're there.
But don't stand there and wait for it. Get to it.
Nice poke check that time. Oh, that's a real nice job that time by Mason Ferreira. Technically sound, gets the ground ball, circles correctly, protects his stick, hits the goalkeeper. Love the fundamentals. Jack Bowman now in the game for St. Paul's, number 15. He's a sophomore. 51 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time. 5:03 left in the third quarter. St. Paul's up 10-5.
Number 5, Jackie Tuano for St. Paul's. I really like his game. He's got his head up all the time. He leads the team in assists. He's always moving with and without the ball.
This is Barrow off the pipe. That'll reset the shot clock.
St. Paul's is closer to that ball when it went out of bounds. Pinged it off the pipe. He's got a hammer, Bear. As we said earlier, just a sophomore, but a exceptional player. Strong, fast. His older brother just graduated last year, had a wonderful career at St. Paul's.
Coach Senabrino considers him an old school midfielder. Tough ground ball that time. Brady Atkinson comes up with a tough ground ball. That's an attackman who's out by the midfield line, is willing to get out there and get the ball back for his team. Nice job. Crusaders putting a lot of pressure on the St. Joe defense. Now that did not reset the shot clock because it did not hit the goalkeeper of the pipe. We got a flag.
St. Paul's first opportunity on the extra man. I'm sure they're looking for big number 14, Brody Atkinson, who can bring the heat. We've seen it a number of times.
It's a 1 minute penalty, Coach. Probably for a slash.
You'll see Atkinson, number 14, looks like he's going to start.
Unnecessary roughness. Got to control yourself out here.
They're going to start Atkinson behind the goal. I don't think he's going to stay back there too terribly long. They want him up in front of the goal.
Good take that time by Bear. Just wide.
Well, actually, Bear, he can handle that up top position. Number 18, Marino, he also has a cannon. He's up to Bear's left.
Here comes the shift. Look for 14 inside. He is dangerous. That's a lot of firepower on that man up, Coach. 30 seconds left in the penalty. 30 seconds left in the shot clock.
Number 18, Matt Marino, the son of the great Butch Marino and sensational world team player, University of Delaware All-Star. Oh,
that's
wow.
Bear. He brought some heat on that one. Luke Bear.
Oh,
a lot of pressure.
That was the penalty, and then watch this, just a step down. Low to high. He's got so much muscle. He just overpowered Slade on that play.
All right, we'll be right back. 11-5 St. Paul's, 3:16 left in the third period. Stay tuned.
Each day, millions of athletes compete in their sport. However, most of their greatest achievements, their highlights, go unnoticed and unacknowledged. The Fivestar app exists to give those athletes an opportunity to be seen and celebrated by their peers, competitors, and fans in a safe social environment. Download the app. Follow the best up-and-coming athletes in the world. Whether you're an athlete or a fan, this app is for you. You can find us in Apple's app and Google's Play stores.
For those kids looking to get a challenge and improve their game, learn the discipline, I don't think you're going to find that in many other places than the Crowds program.
Locally grown, nationally known.
Welcome back. 11-5 St. Paul's, 3:16 left in the third period. Don Zimmerman along with Bob Shriver.
Coach, we have some scores from around the league. Calvert Hall is up in Bel Air, Maryland, playing John Carroll. They're leading 9-1. Boys Latin's in Annapolis playing the Severn School. It's at halftime. They were leading 12-4. And Loyola and Gilman are now playing. And Loyola is winning 8-5 with about a little bit left in the third quarter. The other game today is McDonough is playing St. Mary's in a big game. That game does not start till 6 o'clock tonight. And it is in Annapolis as well, played at St. Mary's.
Under the lights. Here we go, facing off. Violation that time on the Saints. I'm sorry, on the Crusaders. St. Joe settles in on offense.
Yeah,
just over 3 minutes left in the third period.
I'm sorry, we're seeing some new players for St. Paul's. They have Des Delacio playing defense, number 19. However, they do have Grant Willie right here, one of their sensational short stick defensive middies, but not so much there. He did not do a good job. He had his stick on the body of number, was that 8 again? No, I'm sorry.
7, number 7.
He had his stick on number 7. Really good game so far for Jack Spears, and he lost contact. And once you lose contact, now he's chasing. Nobody there to help out and slide to him. He needs to drive that man to the corner, not allow him to go down the field.
And he also reached in with that butt end, and that's just a recipe for disaster for you young players. You know, if you reach in with that butt end, you're going to get yourself in trouble. All right, good goal by the Gales. 11-6, 2:38 left in the third.
Nice ground ball.
Nice ground ball that time. Ari Smith, a junior. Des Delacio clearing the ball. Good patience. Ran the daylight, freed his hands. Oh, what a take. Atkinson again.
That's his,
Brady Atkinson.
Sorry, Coach. That's his 4th goal. I'm just watching this and thinking, Mount St. Mary's is getting a really good lacrosse player in Atkinson. They're having speaking of Mount St. Mary's, they're having a wonderful year. I think they're on a 6 or 7 game winning streak and are at the top of their conference.
Well, that's just a nice effort by Brady Atkinson. But St. Joe's got to have somebody ready to come. That time they were flat-footed. They didn't slide. You know, when in doubt, go. Brody reached that time under a lot of pressure. Tough ground ball for St. Paul's, game possession. Justin Brown coming off the field. I'm sorry, that's Daniel Davis. He can stay and play. Scrap on the sideline.
Nice.
Nice ground ball. Can't see who that is just yet.
That's Cooper.
That's Cooper.
Going to call a slash. Free possession here for the Gales. What they'd love to do, because that looks like it's going to be a 1-minute penalty, they would love take their time, get a good shot, score a goal here, and then you got an opportunity with an extra man.
45 seconds left in the period. 55 on the shot clock. Plenty of time to work your offense. No need to rush. Work for a high-quality shot. That's going to kill the play. That time, Fantanino in the crease. Slash call. 1 minute. That automatically kills the, the referees kill the play there. But now, St. Joe up for 1 minute, up to 1 minute. Let's see what they'll do. Will they attack the goal and try to get one before the end of the third quarter? I think they will, but when it gets to about 10, they should hold the ball. And that way they'll start the fourth quarter with possession. Let's see what they plan.
This looks like a little sort of Syracuse wings. Watch the three guys on one side keep exchanging. Very common extra man that Syracuse has run forever. Now they're kind of
out
want to
hold it
a little bit.
Now they want to hold it.
Sure. Yep.
Good
Call,
good play
Coach.
that time. Smart play. Maddox Walton. Some good action in the third quarter. 12-6 St. Paul's. St. Joe will have the ball. Man up. The start of the fourth. We'll be right back.
Let's go. Let's go.
Bold, tenacious, entrepreneurial.
Working with CFG is like working with a partner. They're about what's best for our business.
Making it personal.
They were asking us questions about our business. They were getting to know us. That's just different.
CFG is not your traditional bank.
If you're looking to grow your business, CFG is who you want to be in business with.
We are transforming the banking experience. At CFG Bank, your success is our business.
Each day, millions of athletes compete in their sport. However, most of their greatest achievements, their highlights, go unnoticed and unacknowledged. The Fivestar app exists to give those athletes an opportunity to be seen and celebrated by their peers, competitors, and fans in a safe social environment. Download the app. Follow the best up-and-coming athletes in the world. Whether you're an athlete or a fan, this app is for you. You can find us in Apple's app and Google's Play stores.
Welcome back to the MIAA Game of the Week. This is the CFG Bank Save of the Game. Just inserted to start the second half. Goalie Austin Slade made those two saves about 3 seconds apart. Just brilliant. CFG Bank Save of the Game, Austin Slade. Just in the game to start the second half. Great handle.
Real nice play there on the extra man.
I'll tell you, Spears, Towson's getting a good player. I think this is Spears' third goal. It's a great handle on the inside with a lot of pressure. Watch him handling this ball. St. Paul's is in good position on this extra man. Watch.
Little backhand, kind of underhand play. Right, made the most of that opportunity. Big goal for the Gales to start the fourth period. 11:51 left in the game. 12-7 St. Paul's. New face-off man.
That's their third guy they've used today.
Akil Marther. Right, he's a senior. Coach Senabrino getting in some of his seniors. I like that. Plenty of time left, though, to go in this game. Oh, good solid hit. Big hit that time.
Nice scrum for that ground ball.
That was Nick Dalton with the hit. Good solid hit. Clean. Convincing. Oh, good juke there. This is Bear. He's got to move the ball. Sometimes he holds it a little bit too long. Make that good, strong first move and let it rip. There you go.
Justin Brown.
Justin Brown.
That's his third tally on the day. He's having a day. If you watch this shot, I think Austin Slade, the goalie, good ball movement by St. Paul's. Flip it from one side to the other. Brown gets a step down. Watch Slade. I just think he's guilty of he was on that, but he was in just slightly off center.
Yeah, cheated a little bit to his left-hand side that time.
Yep, and he left that upper right over his shoulder kind of open, and Brown found it.
Justin Brown throws smoke. I'll tell you, he can. He's an athlete. He's strong, and he uses his God-given abilities. All right, here we go. Face off. This is Garrett. Conley again. We got to watch this now. That's unnecessary. Got to maintain your poise and composure. I think that's going to be, if I'm not mistaken,
it's going to be on Mason Ferreira, I think, number 44 for St. Paul's going into the box.
Yep.
Yep.
That's not going to get you on the field. You know, you got to maintain your poise and discipline. It's very important. That's a full serve penalty, too. This means that Mount St. Joe has a chance to get a goal, and if they can get the goal in the next face-off, they can try to get back-to-backs. Not what you want to see as a coach.
You want to see aggression, but good aggression, not something there. I think he comes back into the fray.
Yeah, just not a smart play.
Actually, they could have gotten him on the first one, I think, but it was the second one he came back into the fray.
Yep. First one kind of came up high. That is, player safety obviously is, of the utmost importance. So let's see what the Gales do here with this man-up situation. They scored last time. See if they can go back-to-back. Good defense by St. Paul. Sticks her up in the lanes. Nice. Oh, there it is. That's a good play that time. Mason Bortner had to stick up in the lane, even though the Gales get it back. Took some time off the penalty. Nice ball movement. Oh, good finish.
Great
really
shot.
Nice finish that time by Corey Myers. The senior heading to UMBC, coming around left-handed.
Good ball movement by the Gales. Myers, watch him cut to this ball, but he keeps coming. Watch this. Gets in front, and that's an unsavable shot. That's a brilliant bounce shot. That's 3 really beautiful high bouncers we've seen, 2 by the Gales and 1 by St. Paul's today. They're tough.
.117 left in the penalty. That was a 2-minute non-releasable. That is called a direct contact penalty. 2 minutes non-releasable.
And we, unfortunately for the Gales, they had a violation there. So St. Paul's is going to get the ball. They're down a man. And St. Joe looks intent on trying to press out. It's very hard to double team in these situations. Most teams, of course, they're losing, so they may change that strategy a little bit. But most teams will just play you 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 and put your extra defender in as a backup. It's going to be a penalty for unnecessary roughness, I think.
Game's getting a little chippy here.
Yeah, on number 28 by the Gales. Justin Dietzel, senior, going to Lenore Rhine. Now this is going to be even. Each team will have a man in the penalty box.
Yeah, again, St. Joe didn't handle that real well. Number one, they jumped on the face-off. You don't want to do that. And then Dietzel, he's just got to maintain his composure here. St. Joe's, they're hanging in there. They're playing tough. They're staying scrappy. And you knew they would for the full 48 minutes. That's not what your team needs.
There's gonna St. Paul's. This is even up 5-on-5, and St. Paul's would have an extra man if they, for about 15, 16 seconds, if they let their man come out of the box.
Right, and again, 5-on-5, it's so much easier to score 5-on-5 than it is 6-on-6. So, St. Joe went from having an advantage now to being at a disadvantage, all because of a lack of discipline on the face-off, jumping the whistle, and then with the penalty on Justin Dietzel. So, learn from your mistakes. Here we go. St. Paul's 8:49 left in the game. St. Paul's up 13-8, 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot wide, 4 seconds left. They'll probably just throw it in the corner. All right, pick it up and quick whistle here. Let the official know that you're ready to play. If you're in that situation, pick up the ball, turn, look at the official, raise your stick. Let him know you're ready to play. He'll blow that whistle. Take advantage of the quick restart. All right, St. Joe back on offense.
16 came across the midline as soon as his penalty was up, and there was the ball. St. Paul's had to try to shoot that thing on goal so that the shot clock didn't go off, which it eventually did.
That's Jack Spears. Tried a little bit too much there. I like the way he stayed with it, though. Rides hard. You young attackmen, ride. It's not all about goal and assists. Ride. That'll get you on the field. Hustle goes a long way.
Coach, I always like to say, sometimes people don't realize that when the other team gets a ball, wherever the heck it is on the field, you're playing defense. And for you guys playing attack, as coaches said repeatedly today, once that ball's turned over, you want to get on the field, you bust it and get in a position to help your team by trying to force a turnover on a clearing situation and ride hard.
Well, if you think about it, Coach, when you clear, you're taught to spread out and use the entire width of the field. If you turn it over, you're spread out. And it's a great way to get a second chance opportunity goal for your offense. This is Cooper. Oh, there's going to be another flag there. That's on Willie with a slash.
I don't know that Coach Reed saw the flag down. He had a free possession. It's going to be him on extra man. He didn't see that. He probably wouldn't have called that timeout had he seen that flag on the field. So when they'll come out of this timeout, they will be extra.
We'll be right back.
Locally grown, nationally known.
We are transforming the banking experience. We are bold, tenacious, entrepreneurial. We make it personal. CFG is not your traditional bank. Staying complacent isn't who we are. We are not afraid to do things differently and find the right solution to meet your business goals and dreams.
At CFG Bank, your success is our business.
Welcome back. Don Zimmerman along with Bob Shriver. 7:03 left in the fourth period. St. Paul's up 13-8. Mount St. Joe just called a timeout, and they will have a man-up opportunity. Both teams have kind of lost a little bit of their poise and discipline in the last few minutes. And it's something you have to work on. You have to try to maintain that poise and discipline throughout the entirety of the game. Control your emotions.
Big, wide. Starting in a circle. These two guys out here worked a little pick game.
Nice look inside. Oh, just missed wide.
Nice cut by 36.
Reed Herbert.
Reed Herbert. He's been an extra man specialist today. It's always valuable to have more than one lefty on your extra man, and Reed fits that category. He's playing with number 8, their other lefty, Maddox Walton.
St. Paul's man down, doing a nice job again, staying tight, sticks up in the lanes. If they get within the man with the ball's gloves, you want to throw that poke check. Low angle shot that time. Gordon Smith all over it.
Right on his pipe. Nothing to shoot at. Goaltenders are told when that ball's on the side, especially around that goal line, extended area, to make sure you're covering the pipe. That time, goaltender Smith did a good job. Coach Toomey at Loyola will be very happy as a goalie himself to see that fundamentally sound play.
Good clear by St. Paul's. That was Drew McCormick, number 28, just a sophomore. Some younger players seeing some action here. 5:40 left in the fourth quarter. St. Paul's up 13-8. Nice take. Goalie got a piece of it. That'll reset the shot clock to 60. 5:30 left in the game. St. Paul's taking a little bit of air out of the ball. Got to watch those checks there. A little clock management here by the Crusaders. Oh, I got to watch those checks. There it is. Free possession now for the Crusaders. Just wide. That'll be a slash. It was number 26 for the Gales. Danny McGuire. Again, you got to control that stick. You can't just wail away on a guy. The referee will give you one, but they're not going to give you two or three. All right, so St. Paul's goes a man up. 60 seconds for the slash. 4:48 left in the game. Leading 13-8. Let's see what they do here.
Coach, just quick question. Because that was a penalty, why is it they don't reset the shot clock to 80 seconds and just go back to 60?
Because it was below 60.
When it happened.
When it happened.
Okay.
If that would have happened at 72, they'd have gone back to 80. 60 or below, 60. Good question, Coach.
Nobody knows the rules better than Coach Zimmerman. Works with the NCAA constantly to evaluate the way the game is called.
32 seconds left on the shot clock. Should be the same in the penalty. 4:19, 4:18 left in the game.
Nice play. Justin Brown, actually, that's his fourth tally of the game, I'm pretty sure. St. Joe was intent on shutting off number 99, Bear, and so Bear went up to the midline, dragged that defender with him. Now we're 5-on-4, if you can count them. Beautiful step down by Justin Brown for another tally. We'll be right back.
Let's go. Let's go.
Our highlight of the game. Daniel Davis right there. He just had an assist on the face-off before, and look at what he does on this one. That's an assist and a goal about 6 seconds apart. The 5-star highlight of the game, Daniel Davis.
He's been very, very effective in this game, as he has all season. I think he's one of the best face-off men I've seen this year. All right, here we go. 4:12 left in the game. St. Paul's up 14-8. Garrett Conley there. Good response. I tell you, this St. Joe group, there's no quit in them. You know, they fall behind. They don't hang their heads. They just keep playing hard. I admire that about this group. it's a tradition. It's really the way St. Joe's has always been. I know one of their former coaches, Rocco Vecchio, just a tremendous coach. He was with me at UMBC for many years, and they've just done a great job throughout the years with this program. Not only playing the game of lacrosse, but teaching kids the right things, and it shows. It shows out on the field.
Crusaders with new goaltender. Colin Hook comes right in and makes a nice save. Senior. Great opportunity for him to get some PT. Coach, we've got a final. Loyola has beat Gilman. Loyola at 5-0 is in first place after some call it an upset. I don't know. It's an MIAA game. I don't know that I call it one, but they beat McDonald last Friday and are at the top of the hit parade, and will be part of our next game of the week next Tuesday when they play against Boys Latin, who looks like they're going to win their game down at Severn today. John Carroll is a Calvert Hall's winning at John Carroll, and then that St. Mary's McDonough game doesn't get started till 6 o'clock. The mighty Dons with a phenomenal start to this 2023 MIAA campaign. Good move by Antuano, and a nice save that time by Austin Slade, who's came in here at the second half and done a nice job for the Gales. St.
Paul's in an interesting ride here. It's man-to-man, letting the goalkeeper come up the field. Nice job that time by our man Austin Slade, being patient, reading the defense, making the right play. He's done a nice job coming in the second half, Coach.
Yeah, I agree.
Just over 2 minutes left in the game.
Hey, he came in the second half and he got that CFG save of the game. It was actually two saves about 4 seconds apart. Both of them exceptional.
St. Paul's coming back after playing some good defense. Decided to pull it out. Now they're going to work the clock.
Brody Atkinson, good, smart play. Pull it out, set up your offense, run some more time off the clock. There's 1:24 left in this.
This is where, as a coach, I think you can really build in some discipline and structure with your team. The game's won. Let's see if you can hold on to the ball. Everybody being on the same page and kill the clock or come close to it. No sense in running up the score here. So take advantage of this situation. Instead of trying to get one more goal, let's see if we can stall and hold on to the ball, because there may be a time down the road where you'll need to do this in a close game.
Always thinking, Coach Zimmerman, always. I hope some of you guys pay attention to his unbelievably quality comments about strategy, what's going on in the game. Take the opportunities that are presented to you when they're presented to you. They didn't have to take that ball to the goal.
No.
Here's St. Joe has another opportunity.
Let's see if they can get one here with just under 30 seconds left in the game. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Maddox Walton, I'll tell you, he's given St. Joe a good 48 minutes. 12 seconds left. Oh, good try again. Just wide.
Walton, great effort. Well, at the conclusion of this game, we're going to present the Lids player of the game. It's going to be a St. Paul's Crusader with a nice 14-8 victory today. Kind of a yeoman effort by Crusaders, but the Gales kept coming back and forced St. Paul's to keep pressing the opportunity at the offensive end.
Yep. Look, again, I think St. Joe kept St. Paul's honest. St. Paul's kind of got a little away from their game plan with those penalties, but I think both teams finished strong and overall a good game for both squads.
Big man Brody Atkinson. We're going to see a highlight or two here of Brody. He's going to be the Lids player of the game. He had 4 goals today. His job is a scorer. That's Brody's job. Beautiful inside the pipe there off a feed. Watch his step down right into the same corner. Another one, he gets the ball overplayed out there, gets past the defender from St. Joe. What a game for Brody Atkinson and for the St. Paul's Crusaders.
Good job by Brody Anderson. A quick shout out to our technical crew for bringing you all the action in today's game. They did a great job. Tune in next Tuesday, April 25th, for our next MIAA Game of the Week, featuring the Boys Latin Lakers hosting the Dons of Loyola High School. Opening face-off is set for 4:05 p.m. For Bob Shriver, I'm Don Zimmerman. Thanks for watching this MIAA Game of the Week. Once again, our final score, St. Paul's 14, Mount St. Joe 8. See you next time. Have a great evening.